It seems like he just wants someone that's going to stick around for his foolishness and could be blinded by his foolishness and just be like, I'm going to love you regardless of no matter what foolishness you do.
Yep.
Because he's a man of foolishness.
Have you
Sam is a man of foolishness.
Right. Hey, and welcome to the Binge Box, where we share our thoughts on TV shows, friendships, relationships, and everything in between.
Join us as we binge on all the good stuff life has to offer. Today we're going to be reviewing Love is Blind, episodes 3 and 4.
So we start off this episode with Benaya becoming more sure about Nicole. He says that he's interested in pursuing something more with her, possibly proposing to her. What was their thoughts on that part?
Him snitching on Sam made him very sure. Because him snitching, he snitched because he cared, and now he feels like, if I care enough to snitch on somebody, then I must care enough to be with you. So it's kind of turned his head more into be like, maybe I am ready for commitment. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Good for him. I don't do snitching now, but to each his own.
Anyway, I feel like snitching for the right reason is always worth it.
No. I mean, you could feel like that. I live by the code.
Whatever.
I live by the code.
At that point, Nicole really got confused. She wasn't sure about the combo with Sam. She didn't know what to take of it. She didn't know how to interpret it for herself. And she honestly just felt like Benaya was being...
Take your hand off the mic. It's just going to add extra sound.
She felt like Benaya was being more inconsistent with her than Sam.
Shocking.
So,
I don't understand that.
Very confusing to me as well. I don't know how she got that, but yeah, I feel like clearly her radar is off. And she just doesn't trust her discernment. Like, why would you... Comparing the two of them, why would you think that Sam is more consistent? What Sam is, I don't know.
I mean, I guess Sam is consistent with his bullshit. And
consistently a liar.
Yeah, which is still consistent at the end of the day, and that's all she's getting. Mm-hmm. When Benaya is being actually more of a real person, real people do have indecisiveness. Yeah. Like, I feel like indecisive is a character trait of being a real person. Mm-hmm. Especially in a situation like this where it's like, yeah, married this girl you've never seen before. Yeah. It makes more sense for someone to be like, I'm not too sure. And you can respect that more than somebody just like, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. It's like, yo, why are you so ready, bro? Yeah. That's a little weird to me.
You're a little more apprehensive.
Yeah, but clearly she feels like him being so ready is just like, yeah, he loves me. Yeah. He's ready to rock and roll. I want this.
Right. But, and even in that moment with that, because we fast forward and then we get to the point of like her deciding who to choose. They both decide they are possibly proposing to her. Mm-hmm. And she's trying to figure out who. And they're sitting there and she's looking at it and listening to Sam and thinking about the situation. And she seems apprehensive in her response. Even though she's saying yes, her body language is saying no. But she still goes through with it. Still says yes to Sam. And they're engaged at that point.
Terrible. I wrote down in my notes literally like, I feel like she's attracted to toxicity. Because I feel like people that know when their gut is telling them something and are just refusing to follow it, it's just like, yeah, no, I know I'm not supposed to go to this place today. I know I'm not supposed to go. Mm-hmm. And then you still walk in there, it's like, all right, bro, you clearly like problems. Yeah. You clearly like mix-up. You clearly like confusion. Yeah. Like, I literally wrote that in my notes, first thing.
I just wrote, I don't think she trusts her discernment. Unfortunately,
I think she do. I just think she's trying to move differently because it's a different experiment. I feel like people do that too, where it's like, I usually would trust my gut, but since I'm here, I'm not gonna trust my gut. I feel like she's on some stupid shit like that. Maybe.
I guess. Because in my head, I'm like, you're questioning and you're apprehensive about this man. You're not sure if he's being honest. You keep questioning his trustworthiness, but you're still saying yes. So in my eyes, it's like your gut is telling you not to trust this man, but you're refusing to believe it for whatever reason.
Delusional as well.
1,000%. All right, so then we go into Maria. She mentions wanting to be a wife, and at that point, Tom was a little bit deterred from that.
Which was shocking.
Which was confusing to me, because he was like, I don't want to stay at home wife. And she's like, well, I never said I wanted to be a stay-at-home wife, but I do want to take care of the kids. Like, she wants to be a homemaker.
Yeah. Which I feel like, me being a man, I like that. Like, I feel like most men would love a woman that kind of wants to be like, yeah, I want to cook and clean for you. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh my God.
Right.
That's
a blessing.
He was kind of like, I want to cook and clean. I want to cook and clean. I'm like, yo, chill, dog.
Yeah.
Swing on my way, if anything.
He wants to be the trophy husband.
Clearly, he wanted to be the stay-at-home dad. He wanted to be the wife.
Yeah.
She said she wanted to be the wife. He was like, no.
Right. Or he wants a 50-50 type of bitch. And
could be too. I was also thinking that as well when she was like, she want to stay home, and he was like, no, you gonna make this money.
Right.
I'm not working overtime, so it could be that too.
Yeah,
I gotta watch.
It's a little scary.
He's too big on grown for that.
No, he's
too big on grown for that, man.
Full grown.
38-year-old
at
man.
his big age. He needs to relax.
Facts.
But I have so many red flags about him that I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like him and Maria could be a really good couple together. Mm-hmm. I just don't necessarily trust him. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully Maria can bring out more of what she sees in him, I guess. Mm-hmm. Because I don't see shit.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, so after that, we have Freddie and Catherine. They confess their love for each other, which was really sweet and cute. Eventually, Freddie proposes to her.
And she cries with the ugliest face.
The ugliest cry. Like, she's so pretty outside of that, but, like, those cries are, like, crazy.
Yeah, I think she has a really beautiful smile. I like her smile. When she starts to cry, it's just one of those, like, I don't want to look at this screen. Let me know when she stopped crying. I'll look back at the screen.
Yeah.
But the proposal was really nice, though. One thing I've noticed with this season, and it might just be maybe the UK or whatever, but I feel like all the guys write down what they want to say and come with a script. I've noticed that with all the guys. Like,
whether feel like it's pretentious?
No. I just feel like maybe they spoke about it. They give them booklets, so maybe they write down what they want to say, which I feel like is cute and all. I just noticed that it was a trend with all of them, which is like a little weird.
They've always had books, though.
I know, but I'm saying maybe they're just using the books more to write down what they want to say to them. Because also, this is low-key jail. You don't have no phone.
High key.
You low-key just locked up in there. So if 2 a.m. when I can't sleep, I'm thinking about I want to propose to this girl and this is what I want to say. You might write it. You might write it down so you could come with it tomorrow. So I'm not knocking it. I just
you're a writing ass nigga, so you would notice something like that.
I just noticed that all of them are doing it. From what's his name? Bobby. He wrote his whole rap and came in the spine and spit the bars. So they writing everything down.
Facts. Okay. After that, we have when Jasmine and Bobby meet.
Yes.
Do you remember that scene?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. So they meet. It was really cute, very much attracted to each other. They're matching, and then I think Jasmine's like, "You look like home," and Bobby's like, "You feel like home," and I was just like, "Oh, you're so cute." That was such a cute moment.
I was like, ew. But good for them.
That was an adorable moment.
Clearly, I don't know what home looks like, so
I'm glad because I also was a little bit concerned about her like attraction to him.
Why? Because he got big ears.
Not because he has big ears. I just feel like, you know, when you can tell somebody kind of has a type. I don't necessarily know what her type would be. I just don't think it would be Bobby.
But the type is just not Bobby.
Yeah.
She just likes everything that's not Bobby.
Yeah, that's what it gives.
But she likes her Bobby.
Yeah.
She can hear him. He can hear her from a mile away.
Leave him alone. All right. So after that, we have Demi, and she's admitting or confessing about her health condition with endometriosis.
Yeah.
And infertility. You know, she talks about her struggles, lets Ali know about it. And in that moment, he was actually very, like, responsive to it and very open and, like, loving and warm.
No,
which
big respect
I appreciated.
To Ali. Big respect to Ali. Especially as a man, when a woman does take the chance to actually open up to you and tell you something that personal, especially about their bodies. Women are very private about their bodies when it comes to men. So if she really is willing to open up and tell you something, the only thing you can do is actually be comforting and give her that support that she's looking for. Anything else is unacceptable as a man. I don't want to hear no excuses for nothing else. It don't matter what she's saying. You're there for support right now. And I respected the way he handled it. Like, big ups to Ali.
Yeah. Very mature. It was cute. Because I felt for her, too. Because I'm like, one, you're already the girl that, like, guys don't look at. But then to also be having this health condition and this concern where it's like, even if you did find somebody,
they might not like
they
you.
might not.
They might dip on you.
Yeah, just because of that.
Because she said she's had problems with that in the past.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, no, she has to fight all those battles to go through those barriers from being a bro to a lot of people that if she does find love, he might just leave because she's infertile.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's a tough one.
It's a lot.
But Ali really showed me something about him in that moment. Yeah. So Ali, you good in my books.
Okay, so after Demi, we have Tom and Maria. This is where Tom mentions that his like sexual chemistry is more with Maria than Natasha, and that's where he decides to like end things with Natasha because he's like, I know I fuck with you, but I don't know why I fuck with you, and it's not that type of fuck with you, so I just gotta go this way.
Yeah, and Natasha goes on full on pick me desperation, like you're the best thing to ever happen to me. I don't understand why this is going on. Yeah, and even if I don't have you, I still will always love you, and you're the greatest thing that ever happened in my life. And literally, I'm like, Natasha,
I'm like, you literally met him yesterday.
Chill out, like
chill out.
He's still not gonna pick you. Yeah, what people fail to realize with that type of desperation, even if he does pick you, you're still not. He don't really want you. He's picking you out of pity. Yeah. So no matter how desperate and how much you get on your hands and your knees and you crawl, if somebody's telling you they don't want to be with you, accept that. Yeah. Because if you beg and they turn on back, who wants I'll take it. Literally. Like, you the beans on the side. Like so when the parents say, eat your vegetables. And you're like, no. Literally. And they just like, if you eat your vegetables, I'll give you a game.
You don't want no hair damn ass ring. Yeah. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be in that position. Nobody wants to be that girl. So I really just feel like for her, as much as she was in that space of like really like falling for him, I feel like she also definitely just needs to work on her self-confidence. And know your worth, girl. Yeah, knowing her worth, 1,000%. Like she said, she's been through that for so long that I feel like she's still struggling with it now. Still battling those demons. That, yeah, it's just not there yet.
Hold your head up high, Natasha. Hold your head up high, girl.
Somebody's gonna love her one day. She seems like a sweet girl.
Hopefully.
But I do feel like I like the chemistry between Maria and Tom. Like, they definitely have a lot more fun and seem like they can interact a lot better. And I do feel like watching this episode, I did see the connection more with them than I did like in the previous episodes. Because I couldn't really see. I'm like, yeah, I get that you guys are attracted to each other, but it doesn't really look like a match.
It's when you saw them laid up on the couch. When he was laying on the couch. Yeah. She was laying up on the couch. You saw it. It was like, yeah. It was like, oh, wait. Okay, maybe. Y'all could do something. Y'all might be cute together. All right, so now we get to Sam and Nicole. They're in the room. She decides to meet with Sam instead of Benaya and accept his proposal, essentially. Dumbest thing she could ever do. Run. But she did it. And in that moment, he's like, you know, I really want somebody that's just going to love me and, like, just take care of me and do this, that, and that for me. And it just gave, like, he wanted a mom. Like, you're fiending for this love, this care, this affection, for somebody to be all over you, for you to not reciprocate the energy in the same sense. Because you couldn't even say that you loved her. Yeah, it just seemed like he just wants somebody that's going to stick around for his foolishness and could be blinded by his foolishness and just be like, I'm going to love you regardless of no matter what foolishness you do. Yep. Because he's a man of foolishness. Sam is a man of foolishness.
Right. So then fast forward now, they meet at the altar. Not the altar, but they meet up for the first time. They meet at the meet, yeah. And
at first reaction, he
seemed like he wasn't interested in her. I'm not gonna lie, but then he saved face and said like
he didn't save face. He said one thing that I'm never gonna forget in my life. He saw her, and the first thing out of his mouth was, I don't care what nobody says, she is so beautiful to me. No one said she was ugly, bro.
Like, nobody said that.
You said it like at all. You said it like he was in the back like fighting. The voices in his head
were telling him, this bitch is ugly.
No one said she was ugly, and his response was like he was in a room and everybody's like, yo, your girl is ugly. He's like, nah, I don't care if y'all think she's ugly. She's beautiful. No one said she's ugly. I think she's very pretty. Who told you that? So clearly, you feel like she is very, very ugly.
I think he was shocked and surprised that she wasn't actually big. Because that was the thought in his mind. Yeah. So it was kind of just the awkward moment of like, oh, wait, I was wrong. But
anything he said, I think is foolishness. I don't take that man seriously.
It's all foolishness. Then he gets down on one knee. He gives her the ring. The ring is on the wrong finger. For me, that was already a sign. Like, clearly, this is not supposed to be what y'all think it is. It's not gonna work out.
I'll give him a little pass on that. I didn't know which finger it went on.
Everybody knows.
I guess there was a left finger, so I was right.
Everybody knows.
Also, why did she put her right finger out?
Cause she knew what it was too.
She was testing him?
I don't know. Maybe.
There's no way if a girl tests me while I'm proposing to her, put out her wrong hand, I'm gonna be pissed.
But even in that moment, she's like, this is our time to really get to know each other and figure out if I can trust you. And I'm just like, why would you agree to the proposal to this man if you didn't feel like you could trust him?
It's because she has so many doubts, and I don't get why you're gonna walk into that with so many doubts.
Literally,
especially when she had a little bit more time to really vet him, vet him more.
Yeah.
Check out our last episode of the podcast speaking about vetting people, but she needs to watch that because she don't vet people.
Clearly, I just think she's all the way lost in the sauce, unfortunately, and I don't know how she gonna get out of it, but
run. My good girl, run.
That. Okay, so other than that, we have Freddie and Catherine meeting for the first time. That was really cute. Nothing spectacular about it. It was just more so like
it's kiki, haha.
Yeah, they were cute together.
Yeah. They actually seem they compliment each other very well.
Very well.
They have a lot of like. I know I called her like what did I call her? Giddy? What did I call her? What did I call her? Ditzy. He kind of is like a ditzy dude. So I feel like he likes ditzy girls.
What is it called? Labrador.
Yeah, they're good. Like they're gonna pat each other on the head and kiss each other and kiki and take. Ooh, look at the cats running by. Like so that's fine. Like it works for them. So I really like them together.
Yeah.
Funeral Freddie and Catherine.
Funeral Freddie and Catherine. Okay. We have Maria like confessing her love for Tom and Tom confessing his love for her, and then he also proposes to Maria and. Yeah, that was it. I was honestly shocked because I thought he was gonna pick Natasha, even though there was that apprehension. Mm-hmm. But I like it. I'm glad that he did it, and I'm hoping that it works out. I'm not 1,000% sure. Hoping that it works out.
I'm wishing the best for my Muslim sister. You know,
she looks great though. Honestly,
she's fire.
She's fine.
She's fire. No, she's bad. She a little thick too.
Got the body yaddy. All right. So then we go into Ali. Ali is now in the room with Demi, and he's mentioning the whole crystal thing. He says he's not really a grand gesture kind of guy. Yeah. That was a little bit concerning to me because I'm just like, guys that say things like that aren't very romantic, and that can be a little bit off-putting in a sense because it's like, this woman already said she believes in the fairy tale kind of love type of thing. And I'm just like, I don't know if
and she wrote you a handmade card.
Yeah. And she's obviously the type that is into the romance. So I don't know how that's going to go.
True. I didn't even think of it like that. In that moment when I saw it, I kind of just thought like, he's not one of them guys. I'm not putting no bullshit in your pod, bro. We in pods. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I took it. I think in a role where he might do a little bit more. I just kind of took it as like, I don't have nothing to give you. We're in the pods. If I went on this show, I don't think I'm walking with anything to give to her.
I mean, you don't have to walk with anything, but they also can like request things.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, you went on
like the other contestants have said in different interviews and stuff like that. Like if they wanted certain things, they could request it from like the production or whatever. So for me, it's like it doesn't matter if you have it or not. If you wanted to, he will essentially. And her getting a crystal, something so. Even though it had great sentiment behind it, it was very small in comparison to like flowers, balloons, and a whole like big setup, like, you know? True. So you saying that you don't do grand gestures with her giving you a crystal and a birthday card that she drew herself, it's still something that's just thoughtful and like, you know.
Just means a lot to somebody.
Yeah. It had intention behind it.
Get brother Ali a chance, man. Get bad man Ali a chance.
I don't know. I like his personality. I will say that. I feel like he's very fun and like goofy and playful or whatever. But I don't take him seriously.
I give my boy bad man Ali a chance.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. And then he was talking about like worrying if she's gonna be one of the boys or whatever, just because she mentioned that whole like her getting friend zone thing.
He said it right before they met.
Yeah, right before they walked down the aisle or whatever. And I'm just like, like if that was so much of a concern for you,
I don't think it was that much of a concern because it only became a concern like I'm about to see her now.
Yeah.
I think he generally does like her for who she is. I think it just became a concern like, damn, I'm dead about to see her now.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully she's not one of them on them. Like, I think that's really what it was. I didn't see nothing wrong with it.
I guess, but it's also one of those things of like, if you're so worried about what the boys think.
I don't think it was about what the boys think. It was just more so.
Yeah.
If she's one of the boys, I think it's more so just, damn, she about to be like
a dyke. In your mind, it's like, oh, if all these niggas is friend zoning this girl, maybe I'm not gonna like her either. And you're so worried about what other men are thinking versus having your own thought and opinion. And
he has nothing to go off of right now because he never saw her.
Of course.
So the only opinion he could go off of.
But you shouldn't have no opinion or expectation, even if she mentions something like that, because you don't know how she looks.
Absolutely, but when somebody mentions anything like that, it makes your mind start to race.
Yeah, race to the good places. She could look good as hell, but like she don't want.
Not saying if she looked good as hell, but like your mind races. If somebody tells you everybody's friend zoning me, it's just like
you're ugly.
Low key, like it just doesn't sound right. Because if somebody tells me everyone is chasing after me, if you're in a pod and a girl says, yo, every time I go anywhere, I got about 10 guys trying to holler at me. It's like she gotta have something that make her 10 guys trying to holler at you. If you say every guy I know trying to friend zone me, it's just like.
But you also know,
why are they trying to friend zone
knowing the backstory of it all, knowing the fact that she's also like into physical fitness, into sports, into stuff like that. It's like, because even when the girl is like the prettiest, if you are into the guy things, you naturally become masculine in a sense. So it kind of takes away from your attraction.
Very true, but the super duper duper pretty girl that's into sports, the man them still want.
I guess.
And it's the facts. Not knocking Demi. Like, I'm not trying to call Demi unattractive. I think Demi's really pretty.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Whatever. Just my thought on that. It was just a little bit like, a little childish. But, hey. But then he meets her. And then he's like, she got, what he said? The bunda?
When he walks out, his first facial expression, I don't know. He kind of tilted his head. He was like...
Yeah, it was a little concerning.
I was like...
Do you like her?
What you thinking over there? What's going through your head, bro? But then they kissed and hugged.
Yeah.
And it kind of seemed like it grew on him. Like
he said he was attracted. He said, like...
I think it was beautiful. I think it was one of those he saw. He was like, I don't know. And then they hugged and kissed. And it was like, this feels comfortable. Especially because we spoke so much. And I feel like I know you. So this feels comfortable. So
I don't like that, but okay. I would hope that's not the case.
You don't gotta like it, but then when they walking away, he turn around and see the booty. He like, I see that bunda. She got that. And he's like, we good to go. He's like, send us on the trip,
bruh. Okay, and they had that little like flirtatious moment. They was
vibing.
Eyeing each other up and down. It was cute.
They was vibing. She was on his body
for sure.
She's like, yo, my man. He looks good.
That's me.
Yeah, so they about to have some kickboxing babies.
I'm screaming. Okay, so after that, it cuts into the vacation, which is so quick. Didn't expect that to happen this episode, but hey.
Yeah, I thought they would space it out more.
Right.
There wasn't much else to do. They already established the couples halfway through that episode.
Yeah, so we have 6 couples. We have, who now? Jasmine and Bobby. Steven and Sabrina.
We have Demi and Ali. We have Funeral Freddy and Catherine. And then we have Nicole and Sam. Is that 6?
Yeah. No, that's 5.
Nicole run, by the way.
And who's the other one?
I don't know.
What are we forgetting?
We're just gonna continue.
Anyway, okay. So yeah, they go to the vacation. Everybody's like interacting, getting to know each other a little bit better. First initial like couple vacay or whatever, and they're just getting the hang of each other. At that point, everybody's on good terms. They cut to Nicole, and Nicole is like,
"She did it.
I got the fuck out of there.
She did it. She listened
the hell out, and I'm so happy for her. I really just did not know what to do with that one because it wasn't given. She was leaving.
She ran, and she should run, and also she should run because Sam is a weirdo.
Very much.
Sam is a weirdo because after he proposed to her, she went and she fully broke stuff off with Benai, and Benai came back. He was in his bag. He's telling the guys what happened. Why Sam would go in the corner and get loud? So when I proposed to her, I put my hand on the wall. Is Benaya listening?
Literally, Benai was in the room with that woman probably for like 30 minutes. Who knows how long? You didn't tell that story that whole time. As soon as Benai comes in the room, so we were just touching the wall and like, come on.
Yeah, Sam.
Come on, son.
Sam, get out of here, bro. Sam, bro, you're a weirdo, bro.
Top weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
You did not need to do that. So yeah, after that,
the couples are just kicking it.
The couples are chilling. They're enjoying each other. Catherine and Freddie did their thing twice.
Yes,
Steven and Sabrina did their thing
once.
And then Nicole decides she's gonna meet with Benaya, and that pretty much ends the episode.
Yeah. I wonder how that's gonna go, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm no one's second choice, and maybe I could be a second choice, but not to a weirdo. Yeah, I could be a second choice if you pick somebody that's valid, like.
But you second choice know that they're valid in a typical, like, regular situation.
But in this situation, I know them. Yeah. I'm saying Love is Blind. I could be second choice if you pick somebody who's like, oh, nah, he was a cool guy and maybe stuff didn't work out. You pick Sam? Sam?
All people.
I don't want you no more. Yeah. Clearly, your decision making is terrible. Clearly, you get really, really blinded by people and you can't see through the bullshit. Yeah. And I'm not gonna be with any woman that can't see through bullshit. I'm sorry, because I need me and my girl. We walking through like he's fake, she fake, he's a weirdo. That's how we gonna be walking through spots.
You should be able to tell.
We clocking. Me and my girl. We clocking everybody. Off rip.
Clock it.
What that mean?
Do it. Clock it.
Clock it.
No, this finger. Middle finger.
Clock it. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how the episode ends. So.
So that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And what else they got to do?
In the comments below, drop your thoughts on episodes 3 and 4. That's it. No spoilers. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on X or Twitter at the Binge Box Pod. And we'll catch you in the next one. Happy binging.
Happy binging.